Hi, and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
My name is Chris, and Nick, what have we got in store today?
Well, today we are going to be talking about how to become a millionaire with Zilliqa. This is a fantastic little project and a high capacity token and coin that can be used to leverage yourself $1 million, Chris. This is absolutely fantastic. And we're going to show you exactly how to go about doing this. So as always, if you find this useful and informative, go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really does appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at the Cheeky Crypto channel. Chris, shall we jump over to the market, see what's happened for the last 24 hours, and then dive straight into Zilliqa?
Yeah, I love this project. Let's get straight into it.
Fantastic. Right, so in the last 24 hours, we've had an incredibly positive I guess like a mini bull run, if you will, for the crypto space. We are now on a massive $496 billion for the total market cap. And I feel like it was only last week or so I was talking about it being 390 billion, and here we are with an additional 100 billion thrown straight in a matter of days. And as you can see here from most of these charts, they've absolutely been loving it. All of these coins are massively up, and we're going to go through a few of those before settling in on Zilliqa. So obviously Bitcoin, which is kind of dominating the crypto space, if you will, is on a massive 4.7% gain for today, with a 14.6 gain for the last 7 days. We have Ethereum at 3.7. We have XRP at a massive 5.4 in 24 hours and 16.9 for 7 days. We have Chainlink at 3.7, Polkadot at 6.5, Cardano at 5.10. Just absolutely massive changes. VeChain at 9%. And some other ones like RSR, for example, with 15% gain today and 15% for the week. Absolutely massive changes. And Zilliqa is no exception, Chris. It is at 7.47% just today, with a 12.4% gain in the last 7 days. So if we give that a click and we dive into Zilliqa in a little bit more detail here, we can see it's currently trading at 2.2 cents. Okay, it has a market cap of $242 million with a trading volume of 36 million. It has a 10.6 billion ZIL circulating supply with a total supply of 13.9 billion. So relatively small, not as small as something like Bitcoin, obviously. There's very few that reach that kind of limit, but a lot smaller than things like XRP, for example, or something like HBAR, or even actually not HBAR, Cardano, for example, high capacity, much lower than those. So this gives you a bit of courage that Zilliqa can still turn a profit even on these high circulating supplies. Now, if we, yeah, go for it.
The other thing to mention, Nick, is that there's some really decent staking pools for Zilliqa as well. Like you can get 20-21% staking on Zilliqa, so another real good benefit to get into this particular project.
Absolutely. So, I mean, if you were to just acquire the correct number of tokens to achieve your goal of $1 million and then just stake it, you're going to be getting 20% on that yearly. And that's a fantastic thing as well, because, it may be a little while until you actually achieve your goal of $1 million using Zilliqa, but there's no reason why you can't make a passive income whilst you're on that journey. So if we just scroll down here, we can see, obviously, this is the chart for the all-time of Zilliqa, and if we just hover above this, the all-time high approximately somewhere around here, there we go. So they had $1.4 billion in the market for Zilliqa alone, and that achieved a price of 19.8 cents. Okay, and that was in May of 2018. So just after kind of like the bull run had happened, so they're still capitalizing a little bit on the way down. So still a very small amount of money flowing into this project at the absolute kind of peak. If anything, if they just launched this in January, the all-time high would have been a lot higher. but nonetheless, very impressive nonetheless there. And obviously we can see what's happened. It's been trading down as low as 0.5 cent, and obviously to currently where we are with the 2.2 cents. The all-time high, as I kind of briefly mentioned, is actually at 23.1 cents, okay, and that was achieved on the 10th of May 2018. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find another project that is similar in circulating supply, and we'll kind of reference the all-time high of that project, so we can get an estimate of how much is actually kind of feasible just off FOMO, Chris. So just with money pumping in for no particular reason other than fear of missing out. So what we're going to do is we're going to reference that and pull it into here. Now, obviously, this could be vastly different. Zilliqa use cases could actually get acknowledged by vast amounts of other kind of individuals around the world and actually pump this much higher than this very modest valuation. But nonetheless, I'm going to use it in this example to give you a bit of a ballpark figure of what you need to do. So the project that we're going to reference is this one here, so Rivain. And Rivain is, again, got 11 billion in circulating supply here. And it's currently trading at 1 cent, okay, 1 cent. And, it's currently got $122 million in there. And obviously here we can see at the same kind of time, this was February, so just before the kind of the peak of Zilliqa, this one had its peak. And if we scroll down, we can come down here and we can see that the all-time high was $4.49. So we're going to use that as a bit of a benchmark for Zilliqa to say that if we have the same amount of money kind of flowing in that we had here into Zilliqa, it's going to achieve roughly this kind of value, which of course is nothing to do with utility, just fear of missing out on an opportunity. So what we'll do is we're going to go hop back over to Zilliqa here and use the $4.49 kind of valuation to give us a bit of a steer on how many tokens we need and what our investment might be to achieve that $1 million goal. So I'm going to bring up the calculator. And I'm going to click on the right screen. There's one over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in our $1 million target, okay? And I'm going to divide that by the valuation that we're kind of going to give Zilliqa, okay? So when Zilliqa achieves $4.49, okay? And that means that we basically need 222,717 Zilliqa ZIL tokens in order to achieve this goal, okay? But the good news is that Zilliqa is trading at 2.2 cents per token. So if I were then to take this 222,717 tokens and multiply it by the current valuation of, if I just pull that calculator over a little bit, 0.022,794, so that represents the current valuation, and press equals. It means that from a rather modest investment of $5,076.62, if we round up, we could achieve a potential $1 million based on a 449 valuation, and that's I think a modest investment. It's not something that you have to kind of invest all in one go, but that's a pretty steady level of investment every single month. And you'd be able to, acquire 222,717 ZIL tokens. With that kind of value, you can then, of course, go and stake that. And currently on offer, you have a 21% return on that staking in pools, so you can earn more of a passive income from those 222,000 tokens as well. Or if you wanted to, just compound it and let it build up over time as well. So you could smash that $1 million target, or wait for a lower valuation still to achieve your $1 million. So this is something that we always look at in terms of this calculation. Do we think 449 is possible? I think it is. It's a very reasonable amount of money flowing in. It's not a huge amount of money flowing into the project to do that, and ultimately, it's very reasonable at this point in time to actually invest something like that into a project. So this is something that I think is incredibly possible. Chris, not sure if you want to add any more to that.
Just what's the X, Nick?
Absolutely. Let me just figure that out for you.
I'd just like to know.
So let me pull up the X and just see. I think it's going to be quite nice. obviously. 22794 gets us 196x. So
Wow.
a pretty nice, nothing quite like
not
singularity net, but a nice return nonetheless at 196x. So guys, that's how you can become a millionaire with Zilliqa. If you like me, you believe that something like a 449 valuation is possible, and I think it is very reasonable to think so. Then all you need to do is kind of acquire 222,000 Zilliqa tokens to achieve that. And obviously, the timeline may be something as quick as 2021, or it might be as long as something like 2025. But one thing I am certain of is Zilliqa will eventually achieve 449 as a valuation. So as always, guys, if you do find this useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really does appreciate it. I really appreciate it. The whole Cheeky Crypto community really appreciates it. And as always, if you haven't done so yet, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all of the videos and live streams that we do here on the Cheeky Crypto channel. And with that said, we hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.